They could have.
And then just make this normal.
I actually do think that if they had done, I don't know, a different style for this, you could have still used the cards, but not had it be live action. Like, what I would have done, and this is just me, is I would have made it like Final Fantasy, this game. So, like, if you were going to make this game be this card-based thing, I would have made this game turn-based.
Mm-hmm. That would have been much better.
And I would have had it be like Final Fantasy X, but with cards.
Right.
So, like, the cards take up MP, and I missed that guy, but whatever.
That's okay.
The cards take up MP and, you know, do this and that, but it's, like, strictly turn-based.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
That's what I would have done.
Also, since we're in Castle Oblivion, is that why, like, some of the walls and some of the paths are missing? Because it's, like, going off into space?
Yeah, so this is, you will see about it. Like, we're not really in Traverse Town.
Yeah, it's, like, fake.
Yes.
We're gaslighting a teenager.
It's not just fake, it's like fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Hey, we don't have a narrator.
Time for my pop again.
Yeah, basically. Oh, we need these. These are Moogle points.
Why is that key pointing places at the top of the screen?
What'd you say, Joe?
Why is that key pointing places at the top of the screen?
Oh, it's showing where we are.
Oh, okay.
Also,
Very helpful.
I really like the design of this game, like how they have the little rooms up there.
Yeah.
And I like how it's kind of like incomplete versions of the worlds and everything. I think it's really cool because it is different than they were in the original game. So, like, there is a lot of stylistic stuff I love in this game. It's just I wish that they didn't try and combine, like, real-time combat with the cards.
You have, like, no health, by the way.
I know, you have to level up.
The cards are literally the only thing about this game that I don't like.
And sadly, it's the primary thing about the game.
Yeah, everything else about the game is awesome. I love the story, I love the character design, I love the worlds themselves, I love everything.
I'm glad I don't have to play it.
This stuff really doesn't matter. It's really just basically using the card with the right criteria to open doors. So that's why I'm skipping through all that. And we open doors to progress the story.
Yay, we opened the door!
Yes. You can tell how serious Nate takes this Let's Play since he's been having, like, actual, like, dick-down version, deep throat, good times with his drink.
Nate's a very naughty boy.
The swirling crystal in front of Sora is called a save point. That's not even a crystal. Stand near it and press triangle.
No, it's a crystal.
Okay.
Hey, do you notice, up there where it says friends, there's the green trinity?
Yeah.
You guys said there weren't any trinities in the other games.
There's not.
There is, like, card trinities, I believe, but it's not, like, the same type of thing where it was a secret that you go find.
You lied to me.
You know what really upsets me is that if I was up there in the corner, there would be 0 friends shown. It would be like friends, and it would be nothing.
And what about us?
It would shame you for having no friends too.
I'm a friend to you because you guys need it. You're not friends to me. Friends are like a beta thing.
Well, you got a friend in me.
I'm a Sigma. I am the friend inside of you, actually.
Got it. Hey, you have to pick that one up. That's not a hitting one. Oh, hey! You got a trophy!
Yay, a trophy!
Ace Striker, nice.
That was my trophy, I earned it.
Good job. Really happy for you. You do realize, Jill, you're gonna have to play through this with me, on hard.
I feel really bad for you guys.
I hate the combat right now because I can't do combos yet.
Yeah.
You don't get that till later.
Yeah.
So your cards just keep breaking because of it.
Yep.
I burped.
Well, what sucks is like... Okay.
I like when
What sucks is like you can have a battle and then you run out of cards and then like you just die.
What do you do without cards? You just like give up?
Oh, I'm learning a slate.
You're not HP boosting?
I will do that next.
Also, I was gonna say, I like how the way Sora says Goofy now. He's like, Goofy!
Slide towards distant targets for a close range attack. 3 cards of the same type. Total value 10 to 15. Okay. So that's easy. I am actually, believe it or not, going to fight everything we see for a couple minutes because if you are a low level in this game, you get absolutely crucified.
You get put behind a dumpster with a guy named Brock.
Wow.
Yeah, Brock from Pokemon.
Sounds
Nice.
like me with on Twitter getting crucified
Has that ever happened to you?
all the time.
I like to go on Twitter and find the map. Like Dora.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Okay.
I like maps also. Oh, attack that one too.
Yay. Sorry,
Aren't you having fun?
It's such fun combat. I just can't hold it in.
The Dora.
Did you guys watch Dora growing up?
I did, yeah.
I loved
like
Dora.
it?
It was one of my favorite shows.
Well, Nate, did you like it?
Yeah, I like Dora the Explorer.
Did you like the older Dora?
The older Dora?
When she
Yeah,
was a
like
teenager.
Like over 18 Dora?
Well, no, she wasn't over 18 yet, but I'd say now in canon she is, probably.
Is she still hot? Or, I mean,
Wait,
is
what?
she hot
What do you
now? Is she hot now?
Alright, I boosted our HP. Okay.
She was like 5 in the original show.
We call that a Freudian slip, and it certainly was not a good one.
Oh my. At least you didn't ask if Boots was hot.
I meant
Why not?
I meant like when I was a kid.
I was really annoyed when she like became a teenager, by the way, and she had all those like new friends that were girls, but they didn't have boots.
Oh, I thought
I
you
think
said
they
they
said
didn't have
boobs. I was like,
And I was like, why are you calling Nate problematic?
No, I liked Boots the monkey. He was cute.
Yeah, Boots was cool. I liked Sniper. Oh, sorry,
too.
Swiper. I was thinking about an American student.
Swiper, no swiping.
I love 50 cal mounted turret on my Humvee.
Sorry, I meant a character from Dora.
Hey, is Dora still hot?
That was
Oh no!
Where'd he go? Oh,
That was like the worst Freudian slip I could ever give.
all right. So if you hit them before the battle, Jill, they're all stunned.
Oh, so I wanted to ask Nate a question.
Oh,
Got
okay.
it.
So, if here's the thing. If you could have like a bunch of hot women in your bed who like really wanted you, along with your wife,
I like how you point out that his wife's not hot.
no,
Yeah, like just gorgeous women, and then your wife.
no, his wife's hot.
You're midwife.
But in order to have that, to have all of these women who absolutely like adore you and love you and want to be all of your wives,
Okay.
you have to just one time.
Okay.
This might be a little far.
How is it far? I just said he has a lot of lovely women.
Okay, look, let's rephrase the question here. Jill's gonna cut a little bit. And you had to help a guy out with his own plumbing by fixing his pipe.
Yeah.
With your mouth.
Your mouth, yeah.
So you're saying in order to get to this guy, I have to endure women?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, well then, yeah, I guess I would have to do that.
No, seriously though, like if you had the option to be able to have like a bunch of really awesome women and like Jess was completely fine with it, like she was just happy having
I have
you
a
and a
better
million
question.
women.
Okay.
But like I'll let Jill finish.
But you
I'll
had
let you finish.
but you had to do the plumbing first.
Right.
I mean...
He's already bad at plumbing. He broke his own sink and had to pay like $3,000.
That's really funny.
like 1,000.
Whatever.
And I guess the answer to that question is, sure, yeah.
Wait, really?
Wait,
You
really?
would?
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Okay,
My
here's my
husband?
question. Would
You
you
fix my husband's plumbing?
Yeah, we do that all the time.
would you Yeah, that's just for fun. Would you sleep with a guy to get $1 million?
Sleep with a guy to get $1 million?
Yeah.
No.
What about $5 million?
50 million.
Wait, really? Would
wait,
you do
so-
it for $50 million?
Wait, so you do these
Or like
things for
200.
women but not money?
Well,
He has
women are
principles.
priceless.
No, they're not. They're not actually.
objects?
No, in Duluth, in Minnesota, you can buy them actually. It's kind of a problem.
Wait,
There's a lot of
really?
human trafficking in Duluth. I
That's
don't
really
think they're
bad.
priceless.
In Duluth?
Yeah.
I knew there was in Minneapolis.
No, there's a lot of human trafficking in
Oh,
Duluth. They
I
had
didn't
to
know
they had to export something now that they can't do mining anymore. So they export people.
I think we should go to Duluth and let
What
some of,
Whoa!
and let some of those poor defenseless women free.
Like, are you gonna buy them?
Yeah, but
And
then
keep
I'm
them
gonna
in your
help them.
house?
but then we're gonna set them free.
No.
It's kind of like when
Why not just prosecute the sex traffickers?
it's kind of like back in the day when people
You're
would
gonna say
like.
prosecute the women.
Let me speak.
Sorry.
I was trying to say, my goodness.
Stop yelling.
I was trying to say it's like back in the day when good white people who wanted to be very good Samaritans would buy slaves and then set them free.
Nobody did that.
I mean, I prefer just to murder the slave traders, and then set the women free.
I prefer to murder the descendants of the slave traders and make them pay me money, even though I didn't personally suffer.
That makes sense.
But someone talks over you once, and you're like, "You son of a bitch! You piece of poop! I'll kill you!"
And then I do the old 1-2 WWE on you.
Yeah, basically, it's like, settle down.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to say my thing before I forgot.
Well, like, look, you have dementia. No one can help that, but you don't need to take it out on the world, okay?
Well, my name is dangerously close to Joe.
Rogan?
Mama? Oh, sorry.
Biden.
Oh, okay. We all thought of different shows.
I was saying Joe Biden because of the dementia joke.
Got it. Sorry, I was thinking about dementia because it's like my turn on.
How long are we going to be walking through the same fucking doors, by the way?
Don't give me that.
Whoa, geez.
I'm literally exploring the world so that I can level up. What is this, pussy power room? All right. I'm trying to...
Is your kink dementia, people?
Yeah, because
You could do them like multiple times a day and you forget about it.
Yes.
You're like, no, this is gonna be the first time you've ever done this.
Are you like one of those people in this game trying to tell Sora that this is like his first time?
Yeah, you know that guy in the Notebook who like has to remind his wife that he
Jiminy?
loves her? No.
In the Notebook?
You know the movie The
You
Notebook?
mean like
The movie-
First Dates?
Yeah, okay, yeah. 12 First Dates, fine, whatever. I thought that happened in the
Or
Notebook.
50
It,
First
it
dates
did
or
happen
whatever.
in the Notebook.
Okay,
It's
I've never
just
seen The
stupid.
Notebook.
Whatever. So, The Notebook? Do you mean this movie? No, I meant The Notebook. Oh, well, I've never seen The Notebook. Okay.
The Notebook is like one of my favorite movies.
What are you talking about?
I meant
Gaslighting me on the
50
Notebook.
First Dates, not 12. Sorry.
Are you one of those guys in the black hood?
What, Joe?
Are you guys
on?
one of those guys in the black hood, Nate?
I was gonna say, like, what if, like, at the end of The Notebook or 50 First Dates, he was like, "You're a prostitute. We were in the middle of it." Like, it just every like 12 minutes, it's like we were doing it.
What the heck?
Just like what they hear from that room constantly is banging.
And then like every 5 minutes, it's just, no, we were just in the middle of this, trust me.
I like the part where he finally convinces her that she was his wife, and then they start doing this.
They start clapping because they're happy.
Yeah, and then halfway through, she's like, "Wait, I don't remember who you are. Help!"
That's
That-
actually the
that doesn't
saddest
actually
thing, by the
happen.
way. Like, no joke. People having dementia, not remembering their loved ones, is like one of the saddest things that can happen.
It breaks
Yeah.
my heart.
Who are
Anyway,
you guys?
You know what's weird to me is when people think it's funny. I have
Who thinks
seen,
dementia people are funny?
I have seen people do that where they're like, grandma, she can't remember me. It's like, how is this funny to you? Like,
Right.
Isn't that sad? You
I
don't
think it's
care
a lot
at
of
all.
people trying to cope with it.
No, you don't get to cope through humor. I get to tell you how to cope.
Oh, okay.
You know,
that
there's
makes
people
sense.
that like misuse that. They're like, "Hey, can I have like $30, Grandma? You're gonna lend me that."
Wait, they do that?
Yeah, and then the grandma's like, "Oh yeah, sure. If I said I was gonna lend you that." And then the next day they're like, "Hey, Grandma, can I have like $50?"
My grandma.
Do we have any family members that have dementia? Because like I really need money.
Well, I was about to say my grandma. Before she died, actually had really bad dementia, and one way I kind of did cope with it was a little bit through humor, because there was this one time,
No.
I think at Christmas, it was the last Christmas we had with her, where we were having a turkey, and instead of a normal fork, she used the big like rake thing that you use to pull the turkey off, and she was like eating it with it like a normal fork.
What?
And I laughed at her, and I was like, "Grandma, why are you using the big rake thing?" And she was like, "Oh, I thought this was my fork."
Well, I understand trying to cope with something through humor. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, fine. But, like, there are certain people that make, like, a joke out of it completely. And it's like, isn't this
Sad.
sad to you? Don't you care? Like, I've seen people who actively don't seem to care. Are you wanting to talk, or why do you keep poking me?
Oh, I just like holding you. I was gonna say I just I always thought that story was a little funny, but also kind of sad. You know, because it was the very end of my grandma's life, and at the very, very end, she didn't really remember anyone anymore, and it made me sad.
No, it is sad. It's just, there's certain things that I feel like you can joke about after. I mean, you can joke about it whenever you want, but I would just think it would make your family uncomfortable. Because
Right.
like, my mom, for example, has, like, a friend who is always like, "Good old grandma doesn't even remember me," like, literally kind of like that, and thinks it's kind of funny.
Right.
And they'll, like, joke around with her when they see her. And it's kind of like, wouldn't you be sad?
You would think so.
Like, doesn't this bother you at all? I guess that's what I don't get. And they'll joke about it in front of the lady.
Yeah,
Right.
that's really bad.
To me, that's where it's like, she's disrespectful?
She's gonna forget about it in a couple seconds.
Like-
So that's why they do it.
Wow.
Fair enough. You sound dangerously close to, like, certain uncles. You'll forget this when you're older.
Sometimes my cat Tiger, when he was at the end of his life, he forgot who I was too, and I'd have to like talk to him for a couple of minutes and try to remind him who I was, because sometimes he would see me and like run away and hide because he didn't like new people and he was a scaredy cat, and then he'd remember who I was and he'd come out and start purring and rub against me, and it made me sad when he forgot, because like you could see in his eyes like the change and how he just genuinely saw you as a stranger.
Yeah, you got scared.
Yeah, and then you'd see when he started to remember you, and his eyes would, turn back to lovey eyes, and you'd be like, "Hey, there's my tiger."
That is sad, actually.
It made me cry.
I'm sorry. These are like just saying you need special cards to go through the door.
Well, I thought we had one. Yeah, there.
We don't. This isn't the right one.
Oh, okay.
I have to go back to the door we were supposed to open. I have been. Wait. How do I just walk through? There we go. I have been trying to level up because otherwise this game is impossible.
The game's already impossible.
And I don't want to deal with it. So that's why we've been, like, making no story progress yet. Because I think you asked me that a few minutes ago. We were talking about something else.
I was just making a joke.
Oh, I was just telling you that's why
I don't
was
like
doing
jokes.
Because this game is
Dumb.
really hard. I don't know. I usually don't feel that way with games. I actually really like difficult games, but this game is really something else when it comes to trying to
progress.
Yeah, like through the especially after the worlds when you fight bosses and stuff in Castle Oblivion.
Yeah.
That's where it's like really hard.
Well, it's just kind of a shame that it's been like the first 40 minutes and we haven't really done anything. It's just kind of been a little bit boring.
I don't think it's been boring.
Well, I kind of think that they
Do you
should
think
have.
we're boring, Jill?
I mean, we were going through the same rooms a ton. I just think that they should have picked up the pace a little bit.
Hey, Sora, we have a line here.
Fighting alone isn't as easy as I thought.
He's not alone. He literally summons Donald. You want to be?
Ah!
Okay.
Don't pop out of nowhere like that.
Hey, not our fault. We don't know what's going on.
What is? I added more to it.
Thank you. Who's gonna voice Pluto?
Hey, there's Pluto.
Pluto!
It's Pluto.
Things keep getting stranger. What's Pluto doing here?
It's not Joker.
There's nothing strange about that. We came to Traverse Town with Pluto, didn't we? Yuck.
Pluto? Damn me.
Hey, this is your line, too.
Got it. No, wait. I don't know how to make it sound. According to my journal, it was before you met Sora that you came to town with Pluto.
What is this guy in his journal?
Whack, he's right. We were chasing after Pluto, and that's how we ended up in Castle Oblivion.
But are we in Traverse Town? Why is Goofy like the dumb one always?
Well, it's not really... Wait. Sorry, I have a cold.
Is this the beginning of the gaslighting?
Well, it's not really Traverse Town. I think the card created this Traverse Town inside Castle Oblivion.
Why does he sound like Sir Snouts a lot?
Uh-oh.
Who's Sir Snoutsalot?
My special friend.
Oh.
Ah! Who cares about all that? It's too confusing. I don't know where we are, but let's just keep moving forward, defeating Heartless. We'll get somewhere.
That's the method.
That's the meth?
You'd better be careful, or it's the Heartless that are going to defeat you.
Do you want to voice that Cloud, too, when we get there?
Yeah. Why?
I'll voice that Hercules.
Leon, it's you. What are you doing in Castle Oblivion?
Castle Oblivion? What are you talking about? This is Traverse Town.
Dumb kid.
I have bell-bottom pants. And how do you know my name? Who are you? You're gonna hear this music an awful lot.
Is this music from Final Fantasy VIII?
No.
What is this music from?
It's just this.
Oh, okay.
I've never met the likes of you before. Keyblade.
Quit playing, Leon. We all fought the Heartless together. You know that.
It's actually Len.
Len. Look, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know your names.
You're like,
You don't? Oh,
That's
wait,
goofy.
sorry.
oh, that was me. You don't? ...
Sorry. It's my favorite board game. Anyway, what were we talking about?
I can't believe it. How can you have forgotten about us?
Must not have been a very memorable game of Sorry. I feel for you, but you've got the wrong guy. Happens all the time. Don't take it so personally, Sora.
Have you ever played Final Fantasy VIII, by the way?
A little bit.
Okay.
Exclamation question mark. You don't know his name. That's like that meme of that Christian girl. You are not him. You are not him. Now hold on. Why do I know your name?
Well, this is like also the meme from Endgame where it's like, you have taken everything from me. I don't even know who you are. You think Leon's just kidding around?
That's a douchey joke. If he is, it's not funny. Sora's really upset. I like how they don't care. Who's kidding around, Goofy? You and Donald are the ones who... Hey! I don't get it. Something's wrong with my memory.
Ma'am?
His mammogram?
What's happening here?
Hey, wait.
This is Yuffie.
Aerith was not onto anything except for
Shh, Yuffie.
This is the line.
I don't know, Leon. Maybe Aerith was onto something after all.
like Sephiroth's sword.
Oh no.
She said she sensed some kind of uncanny power.
Is there a thing with Japanese people putting younger girls in extremely revealing clothing? Because this girl's like 15 here.
I think so.
Maybe
yeah.
16.
Also,
Yeah.
Pluto has using every single muscle in his body not to look.
It's a little bit of a perverted culture, actually.
Well, okay.
Whoa, all
You
right.
have to cut that.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
And asked us to look into it.
Also,
This is me in the voice acting booth.
okay, I have a question about Yuffie's belt there. Would it really kill her to put the extra couple seconds to move the belt into that loop?
No.
It's part of her style. Look at Leon.
It has to be like undone.
Yeah.
Well, this is as uncanny as it gets.
Easy access.
Maybe you should take Sora to see Aerith.
Her body's over there.
Yuffie, you know my name. Yep, looks like you know mine too.
You know him?
Nope, total stranger, but I definitely know his name. Strange, yes, but convenient. We can skip the introductions.
How is it that you can accept this situation so easily? I don't get you. Probably because you weren't even in my game.
What game was she in?
Season 7.
Any
Well-
other games, I mean?
What? He's in 8, she's in 7. That's it.
No, is
Final
she...
Fantasy.
So she's not in any other game besides 7?
No.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna run ahead and fill Aerith in. Leon, you better give them the grand tour and make sure that they lick my shuriken.
Oh my.
Wow.
See you later.
Okay. What is she walking like that for?
I hope they age all these characters up eventually. They should grow up with me, because my desires grew up. You know, when I was a 14-year-old, this was okay. Now that I'm 27, it's weird. So
Right.
age the characters up.
Yuffie was an optional character in Final Fantasy VII, by the way.
Did you
can
ever find
completely
her?
Yeah, I
miss
know.
her.
I found
Oh,
her.
okay.
I was meaning like besides 7.
She's in the
because-
7 spin-offs, like
Okay.
Dirge of Cerberus, I think she's in,
Okay.
and she's
Yeah.
in the movie. I guess it's no use pondering over it. Come on, follow me. But there are Heartless wandering around town. I'd better teach you how to protect yourself in battle. Here's how to use protection. If you're ever gonna get lucky, there's a card for that. See the numbers printed on your cards? You need to look at the number tattooed above her privates. If the number on your card is bigger than the number above her privates, it's safe. If it's not, you're taking a chance. A 0 card could go either way. She might get pregnant, she might not.
Oh my.
Wow. They range from 0 to 9. Higher numbers mean stronger cards. If you and your enemy both play a card at the same time, the higher card wins. Go on, try it out. Elon Musk is a fan of high cards.